Well, everyone, I am back. I'm glad to be back. I did bring a little bit of green back from Florida. I thought you guys might enjoy that. And what we're seeing is a nice day for ADA, a nice day for the crypto market in general. It's coming off of the back of actually something we talked about happening yesterday. So yes, this did play out perfectly. And the real surprise for what comes next is not tomorrow. It is the following day. And we're going to talk about what that might potentially do for the price of ADA, what that might potentially do to the crypto market. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. I'm glad I still remember how to work all this stuff after being gone for almost 5 days, or it was 5 days. But what we saw from earlier today to now was ADA actually run up to almost 70 cents, get a little bit of a sell-off, a little bit of a correction here, but we're seeing a lot more excitement and confidence in the crypto market. Now, I'm not ready to say that, this is the moment we boom or anything like that. We're going to see just massive green candles from here. I think that we need to watch a couple things very closely. First of all, we're looking at BTC. We are in fact broken out at the time of filming this video. This is a great sign. We actually tested our 200-day moving average, got a rejection there. We have to wait and see if we get a little bounce off of our 20-day and maybe a further extension to the upside. That would be a great sign, but understand that this could potentially be a little bit of a fake out. All right. This could be to suck people in before a sell off tomorrow, the next day. We just have to be patient and understand that, again, there's some manipulation that's taking place in the crypto market. But this move that we're seeing for BTC, this move that we're seeing for ADA, really not that surprising. And the reason why is we talked about this huge presence of short interest. We talked about the market being too bearish. We talked about this, probably not 18 hours ago. That'd have been about 32 hours ago. And lo and behold, what we did was we just liquidated all this short leverage to the upside. Not surprising at all, because people are overreacting on the tariff news. People are getting way too bearish. They're getting way too confident about the market moving to the downside. And what the market makers will do is they'll punish people. It's not a surprising thing. It happens time and time again. But what we really need to watch closely here is we, again, have a lot of long interest to the downside. So understand that, yes, we did do this to the upside. We may play this little game of seesaw back and forth over the course of these next few days, right? It's possible we could do one of these. Now, obviously, nobody knows what's going to happen for sure. And again, I think tomorrow is a bit of a nothing burger. The market is expecting the tariffs. We know it's coming. But the big question is, how is the market going to react to what happens next? And what I mean by that is we are expected to have responses to these tariffs from China, Japan, South Korea. Our countries around the world are prepping for a retaliation to this, depending on what all these tariffs include. That's really the big question, right? Again, tomorrow I expect to be a bit of a nothing burger, but it's what follows that is more important. And it's all a question of, again, how does the market react to this? If they all decide to play nice and get along, it could end up being, again, another pump day for the crypto market. If they end up slapping even bigger tariffs on the US, well, then we have ourselves a big old trade war. And then again, we'll probably see people freak out in the crypto market. We'll see them probably try to push things down once again. But understand that there is going to come a point where it all stops. Whether that is over the course of the next few days, month, week, I know I'm doing this in weird order, year, right? But things will get better across the board. What people need to remember is there are tariffs that are implemented around the world currently, and they don't seem to be having an effect on the markets. The reason why these are affecting the markets right now is, one, because they're fresh, but two, because there is major manipulation going on in the space. Unfortunately, the problem is that everybody got this negative mindset from what happened all the way back on February 2nd, the major, liquidation event that we saw across the crypto market. And what it had to do wasn't necessarily with the tariffs themselves, but it had more to do with this major record levels of open interest in the crypto market. And just to kind of show you guys where we're at currently compared to that point, we look at this open interest across the crypto market. We're currently sitting at about $103 billion or so. At that time, there was $150 billion plus. All right. That is what allowed the crypto market to have these major liquidations. That is what caused us to see these significant drops across the space, because the spark hit and then prices started dropping, liquidations began, and it was all so compressed that it just happened so quickly. I don't know if anybody remembers that Sunday night, but it was just like a rocket heading back towards Earth. It was not fun, right? But people are a little bit smarter than that. There's a little bit less leverage than there was at that point in time. People aren't necessarily as surprised. And that's the thing, is the market doesn't like surprises. It doesn't like getting caught off guard. So again, tomorrow, I think, is going to be a nothing. The next day is the big question. How big of responses do we get? Do we get any responses at all? That is what we need to be preparing for. I know some people are fear-mongering. Some people are talking about, major concerns surrounding tomorrow. Again, all we have to do is just be patient, let things play out, and eventually we'll all get past this. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.